Grant,
Hello. Okay,
how you doing?
good, excited. Okay, there we
Look, the
go.
floor's yours, man. You're just loading some stuff up, I can see.
Yeah. So you can all see that now?
We can. Thank you.
Excellent. So I get to talk about some really fun stuff tonight. So for those of you landlords with Ray White, Papamoa, Mount, and Whakatane will be aware, we've recently been engaged to provide with you our VAMP program, which is a visual assessment maintenance program. So I'm going to talk a little bit about who we are as a company, why we have the opportunity to provide this service for Ray White, what is VAMP and what do you actually get as a landlord, and how does it really help you? So what's the feedback that we're getting from the market so far? So firstly, a little bit about ATS. Our mission is to keep Kiwi homes safe, and we live and breathe that every day. Every decision that my entire team makes is anchored in, is this the right decision for the tenants, the landlords, and the property itself? So we recently had our 5th birthday. We operate throughout the Bay of Plenty, Waikato, and Auckland. Probably the thing that as an organisation we get the most feedback about is the level of support that we're willing to offer. So I think we're the only property testing company in the country that offers tribunal support. So as the director of the company, I personally appear at tribunals. That's either as a support person or as an expert witness. We have a really good track record and a really good understanding of how to deal with the tribunal around the specific expertise that we're involved with. We've been a government supplier, so Kāinga Ora, formerly known as Housing New Zealand, for about 3.5 years now. That was predominantly in meth and amphetamine testing to begin with. You can imagine there's been a spotlight on that industry for a long time now. So to be a government supplier, you have to really understand what you're doing. And I'm really proud of my team and the work that we do in that space. And recently we've been onboarded to help them with asbestos work as well. So we're a specialist property testing company. We only work in 4 key areas: healthy homes, maintenance assessments, methamphetamine testing, and asbestos testing. And we've got some non-invasive and some invasive options around the asbestos testing options for clients. Our notable achievements, to put it front end, thank you, Greg, for mentioning it. So we were just announced most trusted business in category this year. And last year we were also most trusted in category and highly commended overall. And we're now the proud suppliers of VAMP, which is New Zealand's most comprehensive compliance and assessment subscription. So what is VAMP and what do you get as a landlord? So I think the first thing to recognise is that Ray White, Mount, Papamoa, and Whakatane is the first agency that I'm aware of that is providing this level of support to their clients. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So every property under management automatically qualifies for this subscription. So the real meat of the subscription is a deep dive maintenance assessment. So the best way to think about that is a pre-purchase building inspection, which is something that we previously have done as an organisation, without the moisture testing. So that's the only aspect of the pre-purchase building inspections that's not included. So they're about a 30 to 40 page report, and it comes with detailed maintenance recommendations as well. Each year, you also get a healthy home standards assessment conducted on the property. So what we're really doing there is we're assessing any changes in the property measured against the original healthy home standards assessments that obviously for most properties should be in place already. In certain circumstances where maybe a new management's come on and a healthy home standards assessment hasn't been done on the property yet, then in that first year of the subscription, we simply swap out the maintenance assessment for the healthy homes standards assessment and no other aspects of the subscription change at all. So why the check around healthy homes each year? So the most common thing that we actually find is drafts developing in the property, but I thought I'd give an easy example there. So insulation compression over time. So you are allowed some compression in that insulation before it needs updating. Those are the types of things that we check year on year to make sure that the property continues to be compliant. It's also a legal requirement that every property has a smoke alarm assessment conducted every year. So we now take care of that for Ray White, and that we don't just come and press a button. We use the proper a professional smoke alarm testing device, which tests all aspects of the device itself. And that then also includes free replacement in almost all cases. So it doesn't matter what we're replacing. It can be, in fact, we had a number today where we went to a property and there was old expired $10 Bunnings smoke alarms as part of the subscription. Those were all replaced with brand new $49 KVS smoke alarms. So there's a lot of value through that smoke alarm aspect of the process. We also then do unlimited between tenancy smoke alarm checks for OWhite and a 48-hour guarantee. So if there's any issues with the smoke alarm, one of my team will be there within 48 hours. If we can't fix it, it's an immediate replacement without charge. And finally, all VAMP subscribers then get a $100 discount on baseline meth testing, which I think will mean that we're then offering the highest quality baseline testing available anywhere, only laboratory composite tests as our baseline, at what I think is now the lowest price. Why does this? Oh, here's a very quick summary of what's actually in the maintenance assessments, but I'm slightly over time, so I'll flip through this quickly, just to say that the maintenance assessments really are a deep dive into the property. You'll be amazed the things that my builders pick up. And these are all internal qualified builders that work directly for ATS. So why does this help you as a landlord? The most common feedback that we get is that it really finally puts the landlords in the driving seat. There's been so much compliance requirements. I know the property managers are across all of it. There's just so much that's come in. And this finally allows an opportunity for landlords to jump in that driving seat. So things like forward planning on maintenance requirements. In what financial year do you want that to occur? It also significantly reduces any unexpected maintenance requirements. So that's the most common feedback that we're getting from landlords already. It also ensures compliance in the key areas that we operate. So there is a zero risk of non-compliance around the healthy homes, the smoke alarm assessments, and if you exercise your option to include methamphetamine contamination, you're getting the highest level baseline testing there as well. And as I said, we then offer free tribunal support if ever required, directly in the room. I really enjoy that aspect of the role and being there in support. So to me, it's a really big congratulations to you, Greg, and the team in offering this to your landlords. I think it's a fantastic thing that you've done, and yeah, really proud to be involved in it.